Hey kids, it's Mr. Carini again, and we're going to show you the fifth type of noun phrase. I'm not going to go over the other noun phrases like I have in past videos. I'm just going to let you know that noun phrase number 5 is non-possessive pronouns. What do I mean by that? All right. Well, you remember in the past videos where I gave you a list of determiners. And among them, I gave you articles such as a and the. I gave you demonstratives, this, that, these, those. And I gave you possessive pronouns. And they were her, his, our, their, my, your, its, and that's all of them. So let's concentrate on the pronouns that are not possessive. Possessive means to be able to belong to something. So if it is their car, the car belongs to them. So these are possessive pronouns. I'm going to erase a couple of things. Oh, I don't want to erase that whole thing. So, what do I mean by non possessive pronouns? I mean words like I is a noun phrase. Me, you, he, she, they, uh, myself, we, himself, herself. These are all non possessive pronouns. Let me see here. I must be missing something here. Me, it's mine, uh, them. These are themselves. There's a bunch of them. You basically learned what a pronoun was a long time ago. But there's a difference. Some of them need a noun after them. You cannot say it is there. If you go over to the determiner here, this there right here, you cannot say it is there. Doesn't make sense. It is their what? Well, you need a noun afterwards. It is their house. This is our. No, it'd be this is our house. Or this is ours. It becomes a non possessive pronoun. So, with that in mind, um, all of these stand uh, as non-possessive pronouns and as noun phrase. The only exception is the word her, because you could say something like, "This is her house," but you could also use it as a non-possessive pronoun, like in um, I. One moment. I saw her. And in this case, we don't need a noun afterwards. Okay. I just saw her. So her is the exception that it could be a possessive pronoun or a non-possessive pronoun depending on how you use it. So how do you know when it's a noun phrase, when it's not a noun phrase? Well, if you can replace it with a name, I saw Betty. I saw Marisol. I saw Ellen. Then it's a noun phrase all by itself. If you can't, this is her watch. In this case, you cannot. This is Ellen watch. Yes, you can put Ellen's apostrophe S, but that's not a direct replacement. So that in that case, it's a determiner. Here, it's a noun phrase all by itself. Here, it's a determiner. All right. With that in mind, I'm going to erase all this. She is my best friend, and I gave her what I give her? I gave her a card for her birthday. All right, there are a lot of noun phrases here. All right. First of all, she is a non-possessive pronoun. Whoops. Let's get this to. That's a pronoun, therefore a noun phrase. My best friend, determiner, adjective, noun, therefore a noun phrase. I is a non-possessive pronoun, therefore a noun phrase. Then we have the two hers. We've got this her right here and this her. Whichever one can be replaced by a noun. Let's say her name is Sarah. Okay. I gave Sarah a card. Yes, so Sarah by itself is a noun phrase. For Sarah birthday. No, we need the apostrophe S there. So in this case, it's a determiner. So in this, this her is a pronoun, therefore a noun phrase. Then we have a determiner noun, a card. That's a noun phrase. And then a determiner noun, that's a noun phrase. So this one's a lot more difficult than the previous ones. But know this, okay? I'll just make a big old list. Write these down. I, you, me, he, she, us, we, they, them, uh, myself, yourself, ourselves, all the selves, okay? Him, her, although you now know that I got to put an asterisk next to that because sometimes it's a determiner. It. I mean, I can't think of any more, but there are more. Okay, but you get it. It's a pronoun that's not a determiner, not a possessive pronoun. The only exception of that is her. All right. Okay, please, please, please ask me questions when you don't get something.